What's going on, guys? It's Cilla back at you with another video to help you out with these mutated dungeons. I know a lot of people might be struggling still. We're going to be covering Mutation 7 for Lazarus today. So pretty much what happened was I figured out some things to kind of help you guys out. All right. Once you're bumping up from 5 to 6, 7, and 8, then I would completely slot all your gems with amethyst. Excuse me. And the reason for that being is that the void damage is massive in here. Now, I know this can change out accordingly, but in the very first few, I did recommend, I ran Onyx because at first, they were dealing the physical damage, but you can pretty much negate that as you upgrade your gear score, so that won't be an issue. But I will definitely recommend running the Amethyst in all of your gems slots for pretty much everyone, not just the tanks. I would definitely recommend the highest tier ones that you can do. But you could always do Brilliance, cut Pristine Brilliant if you can't afford the Pristine. Moving forward to that, you're going to want to run some Gemstone Dust. 100%. There's no way around it. I would highly recommend that on your DPS gear. But the tank will definitely want to run that in some spots. Now, we're still using the same tactic. We're still running Disease on my sword. And the Void Gauntlets are still providing me the extra stamina. And then just kind of want to cover basis and give you an overview. When you get to Cilla, the tank should be using Oak Bomb for the physical damage resistance. Now, what I figured out, you want to upgrade your gear accordingly. So you want to kind of keep it even. You don't want to have one piece at super high number, and then all your other gear scores really low, because then that doesn't increase your actual gear score average, and so it's going to still remain that kind of that low amount. I would if, let's say, you can increase one piece of gear by 5 whole gear score points, I would take one of those each and upgrade a piece one by one. I know it's kind of tedious and annoying, but this is the best method and probably the most fluent, and that's what I would highly recommend. So I've been running the infused ancient coatings, but I was kind of going over, those are super expensive right now. If they're just not affordable for you guys, it's okay. You can still get away with the powerful ancient coatings right now. I also run the stones for the extra damage, for the extra weapon damage, even though I'm a tank and I'm not dealing DPS. Everything I feel like counts. You're trying to get your fastest clear. You're trying to do it under 35 minutes. You're going to want to run what you can afford and what you might have on available to you. So now moving forward, kind of jump into this. I mean, we're pretty much, we're starting out. I'm being silly, whatever. You don't want to start. You don't want to just run off. You've got that timer. So again, the tank is running Disease. You've got your spear damage, and we're running the Void Gauntlets to kind of help me out with the stamina. I do believe I did die at least once in this. You want to try and not die. Like, if you have to take a little extra time, don't die. But again, I'm trying to hold that aggro, pulling as much as I can. This is where you're going to want to pop your Gemstone Dust, by the way, guys. I want to put that out there. As you'll see, mine's on cooldown. So pretty much what happens is, when you run that Gemstone Dust, you can avoid the whole void dots damage. Whenever you're running that, you'll see the timer is kind of going away once you kill them. Pop the Gemstone Dust. Everybody should pop it as soon as you go in. You don't have to worry about it. Again, heavy attacks, breaking that stamina down, getting that shield down, putting that disease on him, because they are vampiric too in this, so they will heal a lot. As you can see, somebody went down. Trying to hold it, protect him, get him up. I'm not even worried about me. I've got plenty of health, no worries. Getting him down. And I believe, I can't remember. Oh, no, okay, I'm healing up. Got 2 people down right now. Kind of going in cocky, guns blazing. This dude's no joke. All right, heavy attacks. Break that stamina down, trying to. There we go. Tons of good items, lots of purples. It's like, oh, gotta scoop that bag real quick. Again, let the tank engage. Always at these high levels of mutation. But we did get a little bit more cocky. Now, if you're trying to clear this in 35 minutes, what you're going to have to do is trying to figure out a rhythm that works for your team, your group, okay? So when you get these guys halfway down and you feel comfortable and everybody's doing their job, their part, everybody's pulling their own weight, you can go ahead and start the next phase to get the aggro and the mobs and everything going. You got to get it started soon and move quick. You can't lollygag for real. Again, applying that disease. Can't express how important that is to constantly maintain that disease. You will clear this so much faster with that. And also remember, I'm running Rend on my Shockwave, and also the spears, they are running Rend as well. What happens is that you'll apply that, the spears will apply that 15% Rend, and I'm applying about a 10% Rend whenever maybe it's not on them or they're not in the same area as me, trying to apply all these debuffs. I always try to hit that heavy attack, and as you'll see, I rotate. I'm going back and forth, making sure I'm trying to stack that disease on each elite. So now on this one, I think we was kind of testing around. We didn't quite start it fast enough. We should have, but we just wanted to be safe. But you can get a little bit, you get your rhythm down after you run it. Again, trying to get those heavy attacks out. If you have a good tank and they have disease on their sword, they'll know what's up. They should be constantly doing that. Things can get kind of tough right here. That's where that I'm gonna swap to that, clear them out after doing my shockwave. So helpful. That is such a. I know a lot of tanks might want to run Void Gauntlet, but that hammer clear out, it just helps so much. You just all that CC, that chain CC that you're running, gives you a little bit of extra time and a little bit more space. I should have just kept my shield up there. That was risky, but alright. I know we're all like, go, 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 move, 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 run, run, run. I should have healed up. I don't know why I didn't heal up before that. I think this is actually where I die. Maybe not. Can't remember. But again, applying that Rend, constant CC, and then start hammering out those heavy attacks. By the way, the creeping, I want to cover this real quick. The creeping, those guys, they don't seem like much, but they are a lot. So for the tank, I tell them guys, I tell them to, if they can, for me personally, those guys get in my way. I can't provide a heavy attack. I can't put the disease on the elites when those things are in my way, because they're just constantly in your face. They're annoying. They're little ankle biters. They drive me insane. So I try and see if my guys, I'm like, clear them out. Plus, anything that says creeping, pretty much what happens is when you kill that mob that says creeping on it, I gotta express this to you guys, it puts out an aurora, like an AoE effect, and it basically buffs everything around it. So whenever those things with creeping are around the elites, do not kill them. Pull them away and kill them away from any type of elites or silver elites, gold elites, whatever. Just make sure you kill them away from it if you can help it. Now on Dolos, again, constantly applying that disease, pull that aggro, just tanking him, letting them kind of soak in that damage while he's just kind of focused on me. Try to do that at Rend, easy. And again, same method on that. You want to we're getting rid of the archers as soon as possible, because whenever I'm holding my shield up, pulling aggro on the elites, on the mobs and everything, those archers are just nailing the tank in the back, and it hurts. It really hurts, because I'm having to run all of those void gems, so I don't have as much physical resistance as I normally do, and those things will eat me up. Yeah, it's again. Same thing, applying the rend. It's you just get that rhythm down with your group. And if you guys, I highly recommend, if you can, if you're running a group that has open mic or you're running mics, you have to communicate. You apply disease, all right? This guy's disease, heavy attack, applying rend, heals, void gauntlet going down. Communication is key on this. If you want easy, clean clears, you don't want to wipe continuously. You don't want to waste these orbs. They're hard to find right now. So I'm applying the rend, taunting them right away. We're getting a little bit more cocky here. Going to go ahead and apply disease on him constantly, getting the stamina down, anything like that. Aggro on the archers. That way at least I can try and block them. So the archer just popped me in the back. He is eating me alive, man. Eating me alive. So I don't know how he missed that. It must be blind, but do not underestimate the trash aggro mobs, the trash mobs, whatever. Don't underestimate them. Again, there's the creeping. Trying to get him kind of pushed away over there, away from it. Backstab. Reverse stab. Alright, heavy attack, come on. Nope, see? The mobs get my way. I can't apply that disease, but they're still eating him up. Alright. We're on a roll right now. We're trying to speed through it, speed through it, speed through it. Get rid of it. So, guys, if you can, don't aggro the boss right away. Start getting these guys down. Then let your tank get over there and try to pull that aggro from that guy. This guy will eat you up. You'll want to pop gemstone on this as soon as you go in. So you'll have 2 mobs with creeping on them. See the guys, the ankle biters, in my way. On the tank constantly. It's so annoying. I can't do anything. And Alco went down on that. I thought I blocked it for him. We made mistakes. Those ankle biters, man, they are so annoying, dude. They are really annoying. I had a lot of fun in this dungeon, though. It's putting it limits you. Or you test your limits. Let me say that. We always take out those trash mobs. Whittle them down, get rid of them. They're easy to kind of get out of the way. You don't want to waste your disease attacks. I'm going to apply that disease. It just starts getting ate up. Kind of watch how everybody kind of rotates in and out, in and out, in and out. And then all ends. This is a close one. Your tank should be holding that shield up. You see our healer went down over there. I was like, all right, I'm pulling aggro. I've got aggro. I've got aggro. Get him up. Get him up. It's like a little mini. It is a mini boss fight. Like dodging, trying to get out of there, man. I've got that circle around me. Get away from your teammates whenever you have that around you. Alright. Like, oh my god, move, go, go, go. So what we kind of started doing, whenever you feel a little bit more comfortable and you think you'll be alright, aggro everything behind the bathing station. And then the guys, he's already going to start washing his hands and pulling the mobs, try to do everything as fast as you can. Just go ahead and pull everything. Just don't aggro it right away. Clear these guys out a little bit, get them down low. Then you can start working your way back towards the front. Because these guys, they'll kite around. They'll start taking off, running away. You're going to start wasting time. See? I mean, that's 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Like, you can't just be chasing them. Just work your way around towards, I guess, the west side of it, the southwest. And so that's kind of was just like, ignore him. We'll just start in the pool over here. Put that disease on him. I'm not gonna maintain my focus on him. I don't think I focused him the whole entire time. I'll run over to the main boss in just a second. Yep. The tank should be kind of bouncing around. We're trying to apply that disease. Do a little dodge there. Putrefying Scream, Void Gauntlet, applying that Rend, AoE, knocking him down. See that archer in the back though? The guy, he's just, you'd be over there wasting your time while he's kiting everybody around. Meanwhile, you're chunking down these guys and not too worried about it. So. Again, these are vampiric too, so constantly applying that disease. I know I say that over and over and over, but again, kind of want to help you guys out. If your tank's not running disease, someone should be. Someone should be in your group running disease. We are zooming, trying to get down there. Gonna go ahead and switch. Now this is what I was talking about. I switched to my Oak Bomb there because Cilla does that physical damage. And as you go up and work your ways up through the mutations, you start stealing a lot of stamina damage to the tank's shield. Alright, so nobody gets axe until, well, he kind of did, but, and you can see where the mistake was made. So, don't attack Cilla until the tank has and maintains that aggro. You can see my stamina just being 8 up. I'm not going to pop my Oak Bomb, applying that Rend, getting a little bit of damage out there while I can in between. I'm very tanky, so I can kind of get away with that. I shouldn't have. That was risky. See? That was very risky here. I messed up. Should have kept that shield up. Let my team do the damage. The only time the tank really can get away with doing damage is whenever you drop the orb and she goes into the more of the magical wand effect. That's whenever the tank should be popping the DPS. Kind of get away with it because it doesn't do quite as much damage as her beating your head in with that staff thing. Because I'm telling you, man, that hurts. Kind of getting that time up. So what we do is we let the stacks climb. It helps because you have a higher, it seems like you have a higher chance of dying or making mistakes whenever she puts that big blue aurora down that will one-shot everyone no matter what. So get those stacks up, work them up by not picking up the orb immediately. So you see that orb still just chilling there. I'm fine. I have plenty of stamina. I'm going to switch out to my shield. Very risky. I should have switched out sooner. Old dude went flying by me. Void gauntlets are down. I think we get about the 16 to 18 stacks still. Now I'm starting to take a lot of damage. I think we're going to pop that orb right here. I just can't withhold it anymore. Yep. So 21 stacks, guys. 22 stacks. That is, she will one-shot you at that point. Alright, now she's back down to 2. She's in that magical effect. It's hard to kind of time up how long she'll be into that, but went ahead and pulled the aggro, blocked it. Taunting her. Completely missed. I should have been dealing a little bit of damage, but honestly, at that point, better safe than sorry. Do not want to get killed. Easy, right? The Void Gauntlets, man. They are master race Void Gauntlets with the tank. All right, so this spot is really tough. I believe I wiped here, or at least I did. I messed up. So tank, it's still we're doing 2-1-2. Tank in the middle by himself. At these levels, they're dealing so much physical damage, and you can't really rotate out. You can pop Oak Bomb, but it is insane. I should have just... Yeah, so I tried to jump up the wall. Yeah, it didn't work. I completely messed up, guys. Don't do that. Do not do that. You will die instantly. So aggro them, pull them over into the corner, and make your way out and go up the stairs. All right, and hide in that little corner right there, and you'll be just fine. Gonna kind of fast forward to this from where I'm just having to watch them clear it out. You know, mistakes were made. It happens, but we still did it. That was just a mistake on my part. I really effed up. So ideally, you don't want to do that. That sucked. I was super salty about that. I mean, I wasn't like, it is what it is. It was all right. Happens. So going back here, there's still guys in the middle. You have to clear them out. You cannot leave them there. All right. But I did notice that we couldn't clear it quite as fast there. We lost a little bit of time, but we're still making good time. No worries. Applying that rend, getting that heavy attack out, get that disease. Just kill them as fast as possible. Now these archers, when they're like that, you don't really have to worry about them too much. But as you saw earlier, though, don't get caught in between them. All right. So when you get up to this corner, again, same thing as in my previous video. Start your chest while somebody pulls aggro on the spear guy. Pull him in. Asterus. Rend. Heavy attacks. Super easy whenever you get that disease going. I messed up and I didn't actually switch my Oak Bomb out with Gem Dust. And we were trying to make time. And we were so close, I just wasn't even worried about it at this point. But I had the time whenever I was dead. I should have done it. But I just completely forgot about it. So usually we'll try and pull those creepers at the same time as the guy with the spear. We didn't. It's just kind of some stuff, you know, it was some things we were messy on, but apply that disease. I'm going to go ahead and taunt. Keep those guys aggroed while they're dealing that DPS to him. I'm trying to figure out which way to block because I'm just taking damage. So, and I think I may have died here again. I don't remember. Yeah, I thought I was good. I'm healing, and all of a sudden I die. Okay, so died here. Didn't completely die though. It happens. Even some of the best players, I mean, it happens. And when you're pulling this aggro, run all the way through, just like in my previous video on Mutation 5. Again, the same thing on that last room right there. You're gonna line of sight. So what that means is go straight through, cut that corner, and always cut to the left. Do not cut to the right. Cut to the left. As you see here, he's like, oh, go the other side, and I completely missed my path of destiny. Kind of messy. Find that disease. These guys will constantly be in your face, man. See how hard it is for me to get through? Like, I can't. I'm trying. I'm like, man, I gotta get disease on these guys. But they're in my face. Ankle biters. That clear out, man. It's so useful. I probably would have died had I not switched to that and done that. Now you can kind of cut in, focus, break in on the now that everything else is dead. Kind of focus on these guys again, applying that disease. But pretty much the way it should be is you're rotating out disease and rend over and over and over, constantly keeping that applied throughout the whole dungeon. I missed that. Big strike one. So these guys again, Vampiric 1. Nothing too crazy. They've got the Oblivion 1, Vampiric 1. Just apply that rend and disease. Break them down. Now I know everyone that's more squishy than me, they don't run Oak Bomb. They're running the Gemstone and they're constantly popping it. I want to kind of remind you guys they are constantly popping that whenever we're engaging the anyone with the Oblivion. Just stabbing him in the ribs over and over and over. Also, Sword and Shield, they apply more stamina damage on heavy attacks, so it helps break through that shield a lot faster. And then already when you break through that, I've probably said it 100 times now, applying that disease. Now this guy, be super careful. They are going to pop their gemstone dust right away whenever they come in. Basically, as soon as you get there, pop that gemstone dust. Me, I messed up. Oak Bomb's not really going to help, so kind of let the tank just whack away at the little trash mobs. Kind of clear those out. No problem. That right there will one-shot you without gemstone dust at this level. I accidentally canceled out the Ancient Guardian loot bag 8 thingy, but we were making good time. We're at 27 minutes. Don't make mistakes. I respect in this. We were trying to clear it as fast as possible. I'm like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and use that turkey buff. Got a nice shield. I had to eyeball it, man. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Especially being a tank main. Actually, I only play tank. That's it. Well, technically, I'm playing bruiser right now, right, guys? Does that count for anything? Actually, doing pretty good damage to him, I felt like, for a little bit. And all of a sudden, it felt like we were hitting him with a pool noodle. I don't know. We got both orbs at the same time. What we figured out kind of works though is getting both orbs and holding on to one. Because we did do Mutation 8 last night as well. And we got silver in it. We didn't do gold. So, and now we're out of orbs until we get refunded, because they're supposed to be refunding orbs, and we kind of burnt some up. So I'll hopefully get you guys a video on clearing higher tiered as well. We should be on Mutation 9, but we can't do it right now, so. But, oh, sorry, what I was saying was, when you get those both orbs, pull one, put it on the far left side or the right if you're looking back the other way. Hold it. That way you can do this, drop them. Hold it until you get him below the C, and then you'll slot the other one. That way you can apply that more damage, more damage, more damage. But if you're making good time like this, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, these are a lot of fun. They are. I'm enjoying it. A lot of people are complaining about it. I don't know. I don't know why. I guess because it's not new content technically, but I mean, I like a challenge. I really do, especially being a tank. Do you know how boring Genesis and Lazarus, the standard guy, as a really specced out, one of the better, if not some of the top tier tanks on the El Dorado server? It was pretty boring. It wasn't a challenge. Nothing was really. It was more of a challenge, I guess, whenever there was newer players, or people that haven't ran the dungeon before. But then a tank is limited on what he can do, because if I'm not damaged and we have no DPS, then there's not really much I can do. I mean, I can tank, but it was either or. It wasn't like in the middle. It was either super easy, or it was really hard, because that it was just, you know, the energy wasn't there. So now this is fun. It's like a perfect in the middle. The tank is needed. You have to have, can't run this with 5 DPS or 4 DPS and a healer. It's not advisable at all. I don't know if anyone that has done that yet. We thought we were gonna get him all the way down, but I think we were just a little, man, we were like, oh, are you serious? But I think we did pretty well for this, especially a 31 minute and 30 second clear. That's a gold clear on Mutation 7, guys. So again, my name is Cilla. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really do hope this is helpful for you, and kind of just gives you an overview on what you should be doing and kind of how you work together to clear these things faster. And I mean, it's been a great time. I enjoyed it. We're working our way up, trying to get you guys this content as soon as possible. If you like it, like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends, get people kind of interested in this, and I would be glad to constantly keep providing you guys content, especially in the upcoming weeks. Look forward to it. We'll be one of the first to push through the mutation levels and get you guys some content to kind of help you out and help you push through. So I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you.